Welcome to another edition of Ambassador 5, a program where we speak to a Caribbean personality who's actively promoting Caribbean culture and ask them 5 questions on their project or initiative. I'm Marissa Williams, and today I have the pleasure of speaking to Keisha Huggins, the creator of Ness, a Caribbean cardio movement.
Thank you, it's a pleasure to be here.
So Keisha, tell us a little bit about yourself, your journey into fitness, and more importantly, what inspired you to start Ness?
Well, my journey into fitness, I've been in the fitness industry for about 20 years. I've been in health and wellness for 20 years. I recently got my personal certification, and I also got certified by AFA, which is the American Fitness and Aerobics Association. And so the actual idea of a class came from, I had been going up and down on my own personal weight journey. I gained, lost, and gained and lost over again. It's a cycle. And this time I was tired of going to the gym, and I just wanted to do something different. And I enjoy my culture, my Caribbean culture. I love to party, but I was getting a little too old. So I decided, well, why not combine what I love to do and see how it's already a workout. I actually got the name Ness from going to Cooler Fet, which is one of the biggest parties in Atlanta. Big up Demolition Crew. And my friends, I mean, we had such a good time. It was 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and they were still going. And the next day I said, you know, you had to have lost at least 1 pound. And so from that I said, wait a minute, that's a great idea. Fet, you always come out, you're wet, you know, you've had lots of cardio, lots of jumping, lots of waving. And I combined that with fitness, and that is how we came up with Ness.
Nice, nice. So tell us a little bit about the challenges, because I'm sure it was not an easy journey bringing something like this to the southeast region of the US. So tell us about some challenges you faced.
Oh, definitely some challenges. Definitely people just thinking that this was just another easy dance class, that it was just Caribbean style Zumba. So definitely this has been a challenge to introducing to people that this is a full fitness program. We started out with Caribbean cardio only because the movements that we have when you're fetting, you're jumping, you're whining, you're going down, they do mimic fitness exercises. You have to squat to wind down low, so you're using your quads, and when you're whining, you're moving your waist. So all of those things were cardiovascular. Recently I started a core class where we're on the ball, still the same music. People seem to love the music, but didn't necessarily understand that this was, 1, a culture, and 2, an actual full program, that people have been losing weight. And I've had a young lady that started last year that's lost over 50 pounds just by coming to my class twice a week, and she's changed her diet and so on. But the cardiovascular part of it, her endurance has increased, and she feels great, and she enjoys herself, and she knows every song when she goes to the parties. So that's just, but it was definitely a challenge in getting facilities, and I've taught it about maybe 4 or 5 different facilities in Atlanta, and getting them to understand that this was just not another dance fitness class. And so I took the name Dance, actually, because I did begin promoting it as Caribbean dance fitness, but I took the word dance out of it and changed it to Caribbean cardio, so that they knew it was more of a fitness class than a dance class.
Right, gotcha. So having been to a few of your classes, I see that you definitely have found a way to have other cultures embrace the Caribbean culture through fitness. So on that tip, tell us a little bit about one of your most proudest moments, I guess, with doing this program.
Well, one of the proudest moments, I've had a few, and one of them was definitely being asked to present at this year's Black Women Expo in Chicago at McCormick Place, one of the biggest venues that we've ever performed. And it was a little intimidating at first, but that was definitely it was well received by the people in Chicago, and got to meet the Caribbean community there and connect with them, and still in contact with them. Another one of the proudest moments are I have an 8-year-old girl that comes to class. Her father is American and her mother is Antiguan, and basically he wanted to make sure that she maintained a strong tie to her roots. And so he started to bring her to class. And when she was asked in school what she wanted to be when she grew up, she said a fitness instructor. So that was definitely a proud moment as well. Nice. To have children, to see children enjoying themselves. The class is open to all ages. So to be able to have a class where parents and children can work out together is awesome.
Right, yeah, definitely. You touched on two very important things that really shows me the responsibility you've taken on as a cultural ambassador. You mentioned educating the facilities about the cultural aspect of this program, and you also mentioned keeping the youth tied to their Caribbean roots.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how this program, you see it as being an ambassador for the Caribbean culture.
But definitely, I would like to continue spreading the culture, and not just my culture. There's so many of them, and a lot of them do not get as much attention as they should get. The Caribbean is I'm very close to because it's my culture. The end of the month, actually at the end of September, I am hosting Atlanta's first international Fitness Fest, where we'll have instructors from Brazil, Cuba, Guyana, Jamaica, and we also have American instructors too, so that they're bringing all of their cultural dance moves and their cultural movements and rhythms to this one venue to show people that we as a culture can come together, and that we also have something to share with them.
I love that. I love that whole aspect of Caribbean unity.
Yes, definitely.
So, I'm thinking about all the different versions of fitness that there are out there. There's soca size, there's soca motion, etc. Tell us a little bit about the business behind fitness and how you plan to differentiate this within the next 5 years to make sure it stays strong and grows.
Well, definitely, I think maintaining the integrity of fitness, making sure that people understand what a fet is. I mean, the E was dropped from the word fet because when people first see it, they thought the word was fetty or feet, so it was hard. So I made it phonetic, so when people pronounce it, they was like fet. So they'll be more curious to ask me what is fitness. I included the tilde because the tilde is like or about, so it's like a fet, but it's like fitness. So that is how that came together. So it's just encouraging conversation. So as long as we can be people are comfortable asking questions, the more that they'll be able to learn. So that's one of the things that I want to do. I know in Zumba, the cultural aspect has washed away a little bit, and Zumba has become basically a noun for any type of waist movement or but it has allowed, I have to give Zumba their props for allowing people to become more open to world music and wanting to learn more. So this has just provided an excellent opportunity to be able to share my culture, to share my weight loss journey, and to promote people to continue moving.
Nice. Well, Keisha, we're very proud of all your efforts with bringing Caribbean culture to the world, and we thank you very much. If people are interested in your classes and they want to find out more, where could they find out about you?
Definitely. You can go to my Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/fet4life, FET, the number 4, LIFE. And my Instagram is Miss Fetness, MS, no dot, FETNESS. So either of those, you'll find information. You'll find the class schedule, the times, locations, and prices.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.